Like, I don't mind leaving profits on the table. As long as I'm making money on the long run, that's all I want.
I spent the last 7 months forward testing and backtesting the 2022 ICT mentorship and its fair value gap. After watching more than 40 hours of Papa ICT and logging 180 trades, I think I find my model. So let's test it.
So today we're back testing the 25th of July. So once again, I'm starting on the 15 minutes. I just put my levels. I put the midnight open, the 8:30 open, and some important levels, such as the high of yesterday and the low of yesterday. And then I can go to the 5 minutes and the 1 minute. Once again, I'm waiting for the 9:30 open to pass because of all the volatility. And usually I prefer to have my execution done after 10 a.m. So even though there's a setup happening, I'll wait for 10 a.m. before putting any orders. Okay, so we see something happening here. We see a big displacement. Yes, around 730 points. However, because we don't have any high that was broken, so this is not a high, we would need the level to go up. We need the price to go up there before having a trade. There is indeed a fair value gap here, here, and here, but since we didn't break any highs, this is not a trade. There's this one, we can see this displacement here with a fair value gap here and here, but because there was no stop hunt and no grab of liquidity, this is not a trade either. So let's continue. Let's go back quickly on the 5 minute to see what's happening. Okay, so we're not too far from yesterday's low, and we have a new low of the day. Okay, so we're past 10 a.m. So this is when I'm open to put an order. So if we see a setup, I'll just take it. It can be a win or a loss. I don't really mind. I'm just following the plan. And we're not far from yesterday's low. Let's see if we can take it out. See if we can have a reaction. Usually there's a reaction when we take yesterday's low because a lot of stops are put below yesterday's low. So a lot of people are buying here, let's say, and then they're putting their stop losses here. So we're taking all the liquidity there, and then let's hopefully see if we get a displacement. Okay, see, we're getting this displacement. For now, it's at 490. This is not enough for me. Let's see now. Okay, so we're past the 600 points. We had a liquidity grab below yesterday's low. We broke this high here. We broke this high here, and you can see here the fair value gap. We have a high that was sticking out here. So all we need to do is put the order right above the fair value gap. A stop loss usually higher than 250 points, below the fair value gap, and we just go for the first level, which is this one. Let's go for 2.6, 1 to 2.6, which is good enough. So why I'm going for this level, because we can see there's this little high here, and I'm always going for the low hanging fruit, just to secure some profits. We can see there's a fair value gap. Maybe we'll have a reaction from this fair value gap, but I'll just take my profit here. So let's see how it goes. So first we need the price to come back to my order to fill me, and then let's hopefully go back up. Okay, so I'm filled now. No, it went back. Okay, my stop loss is there. It's safe. Okay. Oof. That was close. But that's why I leave usually a big stop loss and a little bit below the fair value gap. So ICT usually suggests to put it below this low, but I'll just go for this one. It gives a better risk to reward, but sometimes I do get stopped out and then it goes into my direction. So this is a risk I'll take, but on the long run, this has been working for me based on my data at least. We're past 11, so I'm not looking anymore for any more trades. But let's see if this continues, just out of curiosity. The highest it went was to 3.5, but I took my profit here and it's okay. Like, I don't mind leaving profits on the table. As long as I'm making money on the long run, that's all I want.